right, you guys, we have another car for sale video. This is a 1967, looks more like a 1977, but it's got a clean Oregon title, non-branded 1967 Austin Mini Cooper. It's kind of a bits of, it's got bits of here, bits of there, it's lots of pieces, but it's a really nice car. It's $20,000. This car should sell for a lot more than that, but we want the reputation of Jet Motors selling really high quality cars for really good prices. So we discounted this car for our friend Bill Stanfill, who's selling it. I sold him this car in 1995 for $1,800. He completely restored it. Everything's brand new in this car, everything. We don't want to add up the receipts. He said, please don't. I don't want to know. But I bet you there's $30,000, $35,000 worth of stuff on this car. $20,000 for a clean 1967 Mark III. I know that sounds funny. Please, trolls, don't bug me about that. This is the Mini Cooper world in the USA that we live in. $20,000 for a really nice Mini. Now I want to show you some of the stuff that I didn't show you in the interview we did with Bill and the drive along, and that is how clean and rust-free this car is. Look at this. I'm going to pull up the carpets for you. Check this out. The floors are all brand new. There's no rust. The rocker panels, come look at this. Get down here and look at the rocker panels. They're all painted nice. No rust. This is just like a really nice car, you guys. Something else we didn't point out was the rear camber brackets that we have on the rear subframe here. It's a brand new rear subframe too. The underside of this car looks as good as the outside. So it's pretty spectacular. And oh, maybe I should show you the lights. Let's show you the lights. So I'm going to turn the key to the on position. And then we have our rally lights and our headlights and our high beams. Check that out, huh? Come back here, look at this reverse light. So in the ride along, you see me talk about turning on the reverse light. Now it's not in reverse because you can activate the reverse light just with the switch on the dashboard there. So you can hear the fuel pump ticking away. So I'm going to turn that off. There we go. So anyway, this is a really beautiful car, $20,000 for a 1967 Austin Mini with a lot of really cool features. So maybe we could cut to the Bill Stanfill interview along with the ride along, but first of all we need to dissolve into that video. All right, so today I've got my friend Bill Stanfill here, and he's going to be selling his Mini, and we're going to help him with that with one of these car for sale videos. So Bill, thank you, my friend.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about your Mini. I love this red with black top, the Revolution wheels. This is quintessential Mini right here. I mean, when you picture a Mini in your head, this is what it looks like, right? Well, this must have been what you envisioned. When you bought this car from me in 1995?
Yes.
I've known Bill a long time, and that was 2 or 3 houses ago, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So this car has been in Oregon for a very long time. We haven't discussed price yet, but we'll get there, and I'll post it in the video and everything. But Bill, let's do the highlights on this thing. Let's talk about what you've done here, which is a tremendous amount of work, I can see.
There's not much I haven't done.
Right. Okay. And you're a real car builder. This is not your first rodeo.
No.
I mean,
I restore cars as a hobby.
Yes. So you've done engine swaps. You've done everything. You've got Triumph Herald. You've got all kinds of cool cars.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bill has done an exceptional job on this car, and I want to show you guys some of the highlights and features. Is that Patty Hopkirk's signature on that?
Yes, it is.
When Patty was here in Oregon?
Yes.
I walked over and saw that and went, wait a minute.
There's a sticker on the windshield too from Mini Meet West. And when he was here. So yeah, he signed that.
Okay, come here. Let's look at the candy here. We're gonna pop the bonnet here. I see you've got a bonnet strap.
Yes.
Very cool. You know why there's a bonnet strap is because back in the 60s when they were rallying these cars, the bonnet would fly up, and I guess one of the technicians said, hey, you know what? Peeled his belt off, strapped it to the bonnet, and said, that's never coming up again. So the bonnet strap was a last minute, never fly up again bonnet. All right, it looks like we have ourselves a 1310, 1380?
1275.
1275, all right.
With a
Austin America block or Mini block, do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
It looks like it's a regular 1275 Mini block, not Austin America.
Yeah, it's got the MD266 cam.
Is this a 12G940 head? See if I
If you can tell by looking, I'm not sure.
I'll pull the valve cup. Yeah, 12G940. I can see it right there. That is a 12G940. Big valve, Cooper S spec valves. I remember that. Looks like you've got an electronic ignition inside that distributor.
Yes, it's a crane system over there.
Oh,
on the
okay,
side.
I see
the
it.
box
I see
is
it
over there.
Oh, look at this massive Canadian blower.
Yeah.
If you need heat, this will do it.
That's one of the things I never got to. I wanted to put the inner dash heater, and it's just, these are ongoing projects, and I just haven't got to that yet. But this works fine.
I see a micro jet motors alternator,
I got
high
that
output.
from you a few years ago.
A massive alloy radiator. That looks like it could be a 3 or 4 core. It's very wide. I mean, this is big, and that keeps the temps down. I mean, that really works.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Single inch and 3/4 HIF carburetor.
Yes.
On an alloy intake, it looks like you got a nickel plated, ceramic coated LCB header. It's really pretty.
It's got fresh heat paint. It's like a ceramic paint.
Ceramic paint.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. It cleaned up really nice. I put that on the car originally, like what, 25, 26 years ago.
That's 25-year-old paint?
No, I just redid it. But the original did hold up really good.
Okay, all right.
So I used the same paint on it.
That's because we just completely rebuilt this transmission, didn't we?
Yes.
You took the motor out, you separated it from the gearbox, you brought us just the gearbox.
Yeah.
And I have the receipts, and he has a humongous folder. Let's see that folder real quick. Come in here, Keith.
Yep.
Look, have you added up these receipts?
No, I'm afraid to.
You're afraid to.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go through and throw a calculator at him. Yeah. Hey, I want you guys to see this. Look at this. Clean, non-branded Oregon title. It is legal to be registered in California, all right? So this is a good, clean car for all the United States. If you want to register this in California, they don't abide by the 25-year rule, but this is under 25 years old, so it'll fit. Look at those massive rally lights. What are those?
I have no idea. I put those on when I first did the car, and they do work. I just never use them.
I see grill buttons.
They look cool.
Grill buttons. Early Mark I turn signal lenses.
Yes.
Bright, shiny chrome bumpers.
Glass, not plastic.
Mini. Tag's good till 25.
Yeah.
Look at these brakes. Looks like you have 4-piston alloy calipers on solid rotors. No, they're vented and slotted.
They're vented and slotted, yes.
Oh, wow. You've got adjustable tie rods.
They work exceptionally well.
Yes, they do. You got stainless steel braided lines, Spax adjustable gas shocks. Look at that sump guard. That's gorgeous. Is that the Italian one? That looks like an Italian sump guard.
And as you can tell, it's been used on speed bumps occasionally.
No, it looks brand new. You must have painted it before you put it back in.
No.
Huh.
No, it's got a few little scrapes on it because the car's just a little low, but yeah, I'd rather have it hit that than the.
I'm looking at the wiring on this heart. It's spectacular. You've done a really nice job. I saw the positive battery cable coming up to this high torque starter.
Yes.
That's really great. Well, let's keep walking around the car. Chrome door mirrors. Are these 2-speed wipers?
They I don't ever use them. I don't know.
Yeah, there's the 2-speed wiper motor.
Yeah,
2-speed self-parking.
Yeah, I believe they are. Yes.
Wow, look at this. Corbeau LG1 seats, some of our favorites. Jet motor seat brackets, modified seat subframes. So here's the trick, you guys. You want to know the trick? To get these seats and any seat in a Mini to fit well, now that's really comfortable.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And the color coordination is just fantastic. We use Cobra seat subframes on Corbeau seats with Jet Motors seat brackets. And we cut about 2 inches out of the Cobra seat subframe, drops the seat down and gets you right in there with plenty of headroom. And look at this, pull back top, so you have even more headroom.
That's usually open.
I love the 3-gauge cluster in the front here. It looks like you've got a very powerful stereo system in it. What is this? Bill, you've got
Kenwood. There's 4 speakers. There's 6x9s on the rear, in the back, and then six or 7s in the front. You know, I don't really use it that much.
Yeah.
My son did when he was driving it.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear the exhaust.
I want to hear the motor. Yeah, I'm with you.
That is the original speedometer with the.
It shows 38,568 miles on the clock. Did you
plus,
zero it
plus
when
100.
you rebuilt it? Plus 100.
It was actually at 106, just over 106 when I restored it.
Oh, really?
So it's 32.
Okay.
On it, 32,000.
Okay. That's how many
On the
are on
motor?
it since you did it.
On the motor, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And well, how many on the gearbox?
200 maybe?
And that was an extensive build, you guys. We replaced everything. Bulk, rings, lay shaft, bearings, the whole Marianne.
And also the shifter is amazing.
You like the KD shifter?
Yeah.
So this is the KD shifter with the lift-up collar on it. And it is a really nice tight shift. It's wonderful. I see a nice mountain steering wheel with the red stitching to match the car. We've got a really cool Sun Pro tack. Is that Sun?
Sun Pro, I think.
Yeah, it is.
I had an MG tack in there,
Yeah.
one of the current sensing ones.
Oh, yeah.
And I got tired of the floppy needle, so that's much.
Hey, I'm going to open the sunroof. It looks like, and this says Monte Carlo on it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen that before. Oh, it works great. Even misses the roll bar. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Bill, that's fantastic.
Yep.
Look at that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And then there's the.
The flip-ups wind deflector.
Yep.
The smoked tinted one. Oh man, this is great. I love the matching rear seat.
I do have the seats I had in here before. I had that more of a velour upholstery.
Yeah.
I do have 2 yards of the same of the Corbeau.
Perfect.
That's what's in the roll over there.
Okay, all right.
I just never got. It's one of the things I never got to yet.
What exhaust is this?
It's an RC40, but I made it straight.
Oh, look at that with dual tips out the middle. There is no rust on this car. This is unbelievable.
No.
The subframes are perfect.
Yeah, the rear was totally replaced.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, you really went to town on this thing. Let's see here. I love the script badging, Austin Mini, 1275 with Monza flip-top gas cap. Oh, look at that. And let's see what's in the boot here. Car cover, very nice. No rust. Spare with lug nuts.
Yeah.
If you don't have lug nuts for your 10-inch spare and you have aftermarket wheels, that's brilliant. You better do that. We've had a few phone calls on the side of the road from our friends and customers saying, my lug nuts don't fit.
Well, fortunately, I've never had to use that spare. It's just there in case.
And what's this?
Oh, the Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Of course.
It's much bigger inside than it looks.
Yeah. Hey, let's show them this. This is really cool. So, we have got, come over here, Keith, open this door. So, look at this. We've got a battery cutoff with a removable key. So, I'm going to turn the battery on. I'm going to put it in neutral. I'm going to turn the key to the on position and push this button. Huh? Push button start. Man, that's running good.
Yeah. It's always ran good. It's cold.
Far out. Is that a fuel pump cutoff?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing something on the engine, you don't want the fuel pump running. As soon as you turn the key on, you can turn the fuel pump off.
Ah, another safety device as well as anti-theft.
Yes. Many times left Fred Meyer parking lot and forgot to turn it on, and I just pull out of the parking lot.
Wow, look at all these participant badges in here from the 90s all the way into the 2000s. I remember this mini meet. That was when the All British Field Meet saluted Mini. This is when Patty was here in 2019. Was it 2019 Patty was here?
18 or 19. It says on the sticker. I think it was 19.
On
18.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was, I don't know. I don't remember. It's all blurring together now. Well, this is fantastic. I think that, oh, look at that fire extinguisher right there in a really good spot. There's a beautiful fire extinguisher right there. You see that?
Also, when you did the transmission,
yes,
we put the 4-spider gear.
Oh, that's right. It's got a 310 final in it.
Yep.
With a 4 cross pin diff and new RHP bearings. So
yep.
I think we need to stop talking and go for a ride. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna turn the battery on, turn the key on, push the button. Voila. Okay. Oh, look at that. The brake light works for the emergency brake.
Yes.
We got the fuel pump on. And it says fasten seatbelts, but I told you not to put your belt on, so don't get mad at him. Don't get mad at me. We're only going around the block. The belt rubs on the microphone.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear what we're saying and you don't want to hear a bunch of scratching, then don't complain. I lifted up on this collar to put it in reverse. I just love the way that this car has stance. The stance is just so good. Already I can tell this car's really solid. The brakes are outstanding. Wow. What pads are in those, do you know?
Whatever
I sold you.
Yeah.
Then I probably sold you the black stuff or the green stuff.
I think they're green.
Green? Now that RC40 actually sounds pretty good. With the center exit dual tips. That looks great. And I see it's got a reverse light right under there. Does that work when you put it in reverse, or do you have to hit a button?
The switch right there.
Oh, right there. That's the reverse light. It's on now.
Yeah.
All right, well, you can freak people out at the stoplight and say, get off my tail. What's this switch?
That's for the driving lights.
Oh, that's the two big lights up front. That's the reverse light?
Yep.
Okay, got it. Now, you were saying something about replacing the heater, but it's got a fully functional good heater with that heavy-duty blower.
It works fine. It's just something I just never got to. I just don't like the looks of that big thing under the hood.
I got you. So you wanted to go with one of the micro ultralight heaters that we sell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But this one works great.
I think it works fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a Canadian heater. It's powerful. I guess it gets cold in Canada.
Yeah.
The suspension feels awesome. Now you told me it has just standard rubber cones.
Yes.
With the high-low adjustable trumpets.
Yes.
Adjustable tie rods.
Yes.
And does it have adjustable lower control arms?
No, but there are the inches or 1.5 degree
camber.
Okay.
Does it have the adjustable rear camber and toe brackets?
Yes.
Okay.
It does. Yeah.
On that brand new subframe.
Yes.
I'm gonna punch it a little. Hey, this car goes pretty good. Good thing you put those nice brakes on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they do work. Yeah, I drove this car for years with just the drum brakes that it came with.
Yes.
And they kind of worked okay, but if you're driving aggressively on a windy road, you've only got 2 or 3 times where you could really use them, and then they'd be gone.
That's right.
So these are amazing.
I'm gonna slow down right here just in case that police officer's sitting right there. And he's not.
Also, what's nice with the Mark III is the vents.
Yes.
You can feel the air.
Well, this would be a really nice fair weather car because you've got the Webasto Monte Carlo pullback top. You got the fresh air vents. You've got roll down windows.
Yeah.
And it's early enough that you can title it in California, fair weather. The alignment feels fantastic. You really got it dialed. This is great. The suspension is soft, compliant. The brakes are good. The engine is powerful. Does it leak any oil?
It used to, but after the rebuild, no.
Good. Well, not to say that it won't eventually or someday.
It leaks all over before.
Okay.
And it was one of those things where I just, I'm not going to pull the engine out and take it apart. But this time when I was putting it back together, I tried to make everything sealed up really good.
Yeah.
There might be a tiny leak here and there on it, or seeping oil, typical British. But no, there's no big puddles in it.
Well, you know what they say. If it's not leaking any oil,
there's nothing in it.
There's nothing in it. This is a pleasurable car, Bill. You're going to miss it, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yeah, it's been a great car.
Now,
I have to say, of all the cars I've owned,
which is a lot.
I've owned this the longest. and it always runs.
Yeah.
And, you know, typical any British car, you have to tinker with them, and it's kind of an ongoing project. You know, like if I were to keep it, I was thinking, gosh, in a few years, I'd maybe put a turbo kit on it or something.
Now you're talking.
But yeah, it's just an ongoing project, and it's a good solid car. You know, if somebody wants to do more to it.
Well, this has been fantastic, Bill. I want to come to a stop and open that folder and show you, the viewer, some of the cool stuff Bill and I discovered in there. And what do you guys think of this? Look at this. How often do you still go up here to turn it off? I did it several times. I like the push button. That's pretty cool. This is Bill's folder, and you get this, the new buyer. And in here is the good, clean Oregon title, non-branded.
Yep.
This is your handwritten notes of all the cool stuff: 1275 inch and 3/4 Kent MD 266 cam, balance, central oil pickup, HD lay shaft, orange plate. It goes on and on and on. So you got your engine, transmission, ignition, suspension, all that cool stuff. And look at this. Look at this. This is pictures of it when he bought it from me in 1995. And it even has the original. Look at this. Here's the engine when it came out. Here's all of the rust repair.
Yeah.
I mean, you replaced a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you made this car nice.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the front end. Look at this. I mean, I'm not going to go through all this, but look, there's tons and tons and tons. So you've got tons of documentation. You've got the new motor here and one of our brand new gearboxes. Here's when you were coming towards the finish line, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here's
on the car dolly while it's putting it
the
together.
new motor and all that. And what this is a tartan red,
Yes.
red and black.
Yep.
All right. And there it is. When it had mini lights on it, I like the Revolutions personally.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
the Revolution was a better choice.
Well, I had
A030.
Yeah.
A008.
Yeah. And they were getting down. I had to replace them. That's when I put these wheels and tires on.
Oh, look at all these receipts. Like you said, you're afraid to add them up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I can see how much you spent here alone.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the computer. Look at this. Here, what year was this? 9/8/95.
Yeah.
This was just like all British Field Meet.
Yes.
It was almost my birthday.
Yep.
Jeremy Thorpe did
That's where-
sell.
That's where I first saw the car. At the British Field Meet.
Jeremy Thorpe did accept $100 in cash on this date, 9/8/95. Deposit toward 1/19/67. Austin Mini, balance of $1,800 to be paid late next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So I sold you the car for $1,900 in 95.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is great. And then you even have the original bill of sale from Todd Pollitt, who I bought it from in Canada, and I paid $500 for it.
Yeah.
And brought it in. And look at this. You've got all the importation papers, all the cool stuff. This is great. Oh, Bill, this is fantastic. I can't wait for you guys to see this car, drive this car. This is a rare opportunity to get a very well-built car from our friend Bill Stanfield right here. Bill, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, pal.
Thank you.
All right. See you on the next one. Bye, you guys.